Okay, so this is a continuation from the first video. I had just not finished Canada. I'm about to do the US. So let's start with Washington State. So obviously there's Seattle, Spokane, Kennewick, Yakima. They don't tell you if you've completed the state, but I think that completes Washington. Salem, Eugene, Medford, Bend. That's pretty much Oregon. California is a little bit harder. I have to think. Redding has 50,000. Chico, uh, Santa Rosa, uh, mostly California is along the coast. Uh, Looks like we covered most of the Bay Area. Let me, San Jose, Santa Clara. Okay, the Bay Area is covered. So, Salinas, also covered. Santa Barbara. Okay. Los Angeles. Let's go down the coast. Do it a little bit faster. Huntington Beach. Um, Anaheim. Irvine. Inland Empire. Riverside. Okay, so that should cover most of the Southland. Yeah. San Diego. I think El Centro has maybe Calexico. Raleigh, no. Central Valley. Um, at Fresno. Bakersfield. Okay, so it doesn't look like it, but that should be California. Done. Let's just go over to Hawaii, which I think Honolulu is really the only city there that's over 50,000 people. So Nevada, it's just going to be Las Vegas and Reno. Utah, it's going to be Salt Lake City and St. George. Arizona is going to be Phoenix, Flagstaff, Lake Havasu City, I think, Tucson area, um, Yuma, Idaho is only 3 cities, Idaho Falls, Pocatello, well, more than 3 cities, but Boise is. Montana has Bozeman, Missoula, Billings, and Great Falls. I think that's it. Cheyenne and Casper for Wyoming. Colorado, Denver, Colorado Springs, Pueblo, that's that. Grand Junction, I think that's it for Colorado. New Mexico, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Cruces. And again, I think that's it for. I got Odessa down there from doing Ukraine, Texas, Amarillo, Lubbock. I don't want to spend too much time because I've already taken 40 minutes to do this. So I'm sort of going state to state. Laredo, San Antonio. Most of the metro areas are within 100 kilometers of each other, so really, like, you don't have to type in all like Dallas, Fort Worth, Arlington, Denton, DeSoto. Uh, it should just be fine to type in one city, the other ones that are okay. College Station, Abilene, San Angelo, Del Rio, no. Wichita Falls, maybe. Waco, it's already in there. Is there anything in East Texas? Maybe Longview. Okay. Do Nebraska. I think Grand Island is the only one. I think otherwise I've covered it. Sioux City. Um, Only two in South Dakota. Rapid City. Bismarck. Minot, I think, is not. Minnesota is also pretty sparse. I should just get Minneapolis. I think that's St. Cloud out there, and Rochester should cover. Um, Apparently, I covered Mauritius. Don't know how. Milwaukee, Madison. I don't need any of the suburbs. Green Bay is definitely 100,000 people. Appleton, I think that's in there. La Crosse, maybe. Fond du Lac, I don't think that's that big. Des Moines, Iowa. Ames is the same area. Dubuque, Davenport, Waterloo. I think that's Iowa. Okay, so first chance to do Springfield, which will pop up 3 cities. I think that covers Missouri, though. Doing the South, which is a little bit hard. I'm not from there. Fort Smith is definitely. Jonesboro, Memphis area, Nashville area, Jackson, Jacksonville, Baton Rouge, New Orleans, Lake Charles, Lafayette, Birmingham, Montgomery, Mobile, Dothan, Decatur, nope, Augusta, okay. Oh, Athens, obviously Greece, I got that, so, Tuscaloosa, got that. Mississippi, I think, okay, Gulfport, nearly didn't get that. Tallahassee, Florida, Gainesville. All the Florida cities are going to be very close together, so Miami, let's do West Palm Beach, make sure I cover the coast. Southwest Florida, Fort Myers, that should cover Florida. Valdosta, Atlanta, Savannah, Columbus, Macon, Knoxville, Chattanooga, Kentucky, Louisville, Lexington, Owensboro, Bowling Green, Massacred, Kentucky, West Virginia, Virginia, obviously Richmond. I got all the cities in the east. Roanoke, should be Lynchburg. I think that's it for Virginia. Raleigh, Charlotte, Asheville, Kinston, Annapolis, try Wilmington, Charleston. I don't think Myrtle Beach has. Okay, Greenville, Baltimore, Baltimore, Maryland, Pittsburgh, Erie, Cleveland, obviously, Toledo, I already covered, Gary, Chicago, things in the middle, Rockford, Champaign has a bunch of people. I don't think there's anything in southern Illinois. Mount Vernon, I don't know which Mount Vernon that was, probably New York. Syracuse, Albany, Schenectady, Troy, Allen, that's probably the one in Texas, Allentown, Harrisburg. Okay, so I'd like to think I've pretty much come close to doing the United States. Obviously, I'm missing some areas like South Bend, Elkhart, Fort Wayne, I think. But there's really nothing in northern Michigan. Marquette is not that big of a city. I believe I've covered the United States to the best of my ability. I'm not really going to get anything more. Enid, Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's go down to Mexico. So obviously, I just want to Mexico. Already got some of the cities from Spain. Helps a little bit that they have the province as state names, because some of them are, Chihuahua is the capital of Chihuahua. Some of them are not. Tijuana, La Paz, Ensenada, Mexicali, Sonora, Hermosillo. I think right now I'm just going for half, honestly. Nuevo León is Monterrey, Saltillo, Matamoros, Zacatecas, Aguascalientes, Oaxaca, Guadalajara, Acapulco, Tepic. I believe Colima is in Colima. Veracruz is in Veracruz. I could go out and mix the map a little bit. untidy, but I don't want it to look like I'm cheating. Tuxtla Gutierrez, the capital of Chiapas, definitely not getting that from Villahermosa. Campeche, okay, that's the capital of Campeche. Belize is the only city in Belize that has more than 50,000 people. Flores does not, so that's probably it for northern Guatemala. Puerto Barrios, Guatemala City, Antigua. Okay, so trying Central America. San Pedro Sula. The easiest country to get should be El Salvador. San Miguel. Okay, that'll take care of El Salvador. Getting some of the other countries might be a bit of a challenge. Cartago, I should be able to do Costa Rica. Or Puerto Limon. I don't know. Panama. There's a David. Bocas del Toro. Stick with the Caribbean. There aren't going to be that many cities that have populations of 50,000. Most of the islands barely have 50,000 people themselves, so Cuba has quite a few. See if I can cover Cuba. Cienfuegos. That's in the DR. So it'll be interesting to see if I can cover anything in the Caribbean. Okay. Easy enough. Jamaica, not too hard to do. Bridgetown might have 50,000. Nope. San Fernando, Port of Spain. Some of these less populated South American countries are just one city countries. So that's took care of Guyana and Suriname. I don't think I'll be able to do Venezuela that well. My knowledge of South America, I haven't really been to any of these. I haven't been to Venezuela, I haven't been to Colombia. There's an Armenia, there's Barranquilla in the north. Valencia we already got. Barcelona is in Venezuela. Barquisimeto is in Venezuela. Try Cartagena in Colombia. I got Cali, Bayan, Caramanga. Okay, so again, Ecuador. I already have Guayaquil, Quito. I don't know that I can name any of the... Are there any cities on the Galapagos Islands that are that big? Peru, Iquitos, Arequipa, Lima, Tacna. Callao is not on there. Pisco, Nazca, Cusco, Cauca, Puerto Maldonado. Okay, again, my knowledge of Peru is not that strong, so no. There's a Huancayo, right? So Ayacucho. Like I said, my goal is to get about half, maybe about 5,000. So, um, in Bolivia, I've never been, so I don't know that many cities. Sucre, Cochabamba, maybe Potosi, Chile. Again, I just know some of the larger cities. Arica, that's up there. Puerto Montt, there's Valdivia, Concepcion, maybe Punta Arenas. Okay. Ushuaia is down there. Now okay, I have to look away because Argentina, it's just cheating because the states have the same names as the capitals. So we're going to do Brazil for right now so I forget. And then we're going to zoom out with Argentina because I don't want. I mean, I don't know how I feel about that. Okay. Brazil, Fortaleza. Again, I'm not that strong at this country. I have only been to one place in Brazil, that is Foz do Iguaçu. I've been to Paraguay. That's about all the city. I keep seeing Argentina. For Brazil, the states help because I know Belo Horizonte is in Minas Gerais. Rio is in Rio. Espírito Santo is Vitoria. Salvador is in Bahia. Natal is Pernambuco. Tocantins, Goiânia, Brasilia is that little area, the federal district. Campo Grande is, I believe, in Mato Grosso do Sul. Some of these states I really just don't know that well. Rio Branco, Porto Velho, Manaus. Like, what's the capital of Roraima? I don't know. I don't think I know. São Vicente, maybe? No. I mean, I could just guess cities with Sao and names. Like, I mean, there's got to be a Sao Francisco. No. What's another common Portuguese name? São Manuel? No. Okay, that strategy doesn't work. Santarém. Again, most of Brazil is forest. I mean, well, used to be forest until Bolsonaro came in. So, all right, I'm going to do Argentina. I'm going to zoom out so I don't have the province names. So, Chubut, nope. Trelew, Formosa, Mendoza, San Luis, I already must have gotten that. Salta, Salto is in Uruguay. Let's go to Montevideo. Um, there's a Santa Catarina somewhere. Resistencia, Rosario, Puerto Iguazu, doesn't count. Bahia Blanca, Mar del Plata, Viedma, San Miguel de Tucumán, I think. Okay, that's maybe about it for Rio Gallegos. It's in the south. Comodoro Rivadavia. Okay, so that's about as best as I can do for Argentina, South America. I'm running out of places that I've lived or visited, so let's do the Middle East. Let's try to just get some countries, some of the smaller countries from Jeddah. Come on. What do I just spell it? How do I spell this country in English? I speak Arabic. I cannot. Abu Dhabi, Al Ain, Sharjah. Okay. I got Fujairah anyways. Nizwa. Muscat is not on there. It should be on there, but Sur, Sahar, Salalah, Yemen, I lived there. Ib, Aden, Makella, Sayun. Okay, I don't know how to spell that, I guess. I mean, this is how I would spell it. Al Hudaydah, and apparently that is the correct way of spelling it, so I should stop complaining and whining. Okay, Jeddah, Mecca, Medina, Yanbu, Taif, Najran, Abha. I completed Yemen. Good for me. Beautiful country. So sad. Iran. Should be able to too. I've been there too, so um, okay, I'm trying to get Hamadan. Uh, Again, it's a very large country, so uh, those cities look like they're in the Caspian Sea. Sari is a city on the Caspian Sea. Mashhad, Zahadan, Bushehr, Ahvaz, Shush, Abadan. Okay. Iraq, again, there's a lot of cities. Erbil, Suleimania. I mean, I understand it's a little bit tricky. It's just, it is tricky to render Arabic into English. And, I mean, I do realize it's a difficult task. So I'm running out of cities in Iran that I have visited, so I visited Qom. There's Kasvin, Mahabad, Urumia. I'm almost to halfway. I realize that 40 minutes is coming up pretty soon, so fill in some of the neighboring countries. Okay, Kandahar. You want me to spell it with a K? Kunduz, Jalalabad, Herat, Mazar, Termez should be on there. Andijan. I'm just really going through Central Asia pretty quickly. Almaty is how we spell it now. Astana is there. Okay, that's about good for most of Egypt is in the Nile Valley, so I should be able to cover most of the Nile Valley. No, don't want El Alamein. Marcel Mutra is the other city I can name in Western Egypt, but God help me transliterating that. Benghazi, Tobruk, Misrata, Tripoli, Gabis, Sfax rather, Kairouan, Tunis, Rashaya, that's in Egypt, that's in Algeria rather, Algiers, Constantine, Ujda, that is in Morocco, Oran, that is in, again, most of the cities in Algeria are near the coast. Few exceptions, Laraya, Wargla, Tamanrasset, Tindouf, nope, Timimu. Do I have to spell this with a, like, nope. Damis, nope. Everything is near the coast. Okay, Morocco, Marrakesh, Agadir. Saleh is not a city anymore, really. Tangiers, Tetuan, the Spanish cities of Deuteria, Shawin, is that? How do I spell that? No. Fez, Meknes, Warzazat. Okay, and Larache. Okay, so I'm coming to about 4 minutes left on the 40-minute part of the video. I'm going to finish this by sort of just doing just all the capitals of Africa. And some other cities that I know. Ziguinchor, I know a bit about Senegal, I've been there. So there's Tambacounda. Completed Guinea-Bissau. Monrovia Harper, no. Abidjan, Yamoussoukro, Bouaké, Tamale, Ghana, Accra, Kumasi, okay, Nigeria, I can name some more cities than just the capitals, but not that many more. And there are quite a lot of cities in Nigeria. Onitsha, Abeokuta, what's in the east? Wari, Owerri, Douala, Malabo, Yaoundé. There's a Marua and there's a Karua, Bangui. So I promise that this next video will be the last. If you want to stop watching, go ahead. I did get to 5,000. That was sort of my goal. But I still haven't done most of Africa and Asia, so I still haven't done most of the landmass of the entire world because I focused on the parts that I'm from and am most familiar with. Burundi is completed. Kisangani, Kinshasa, Kabinda, Rwanda, Kismayo, Hargeisa, Berbera, Djibouti, Asmara. I don't know what else there is in Eritrea that's not. I mean, Massawa is not there. What? Am I spelling it wrong? Assad? I mean, Danakil, that's not a city. Axum is a city. Mekelle, Kemte. I'll do some Sudan cities. What? El Fashir, I have to spell it with an A. There's Nakuru in Kenya. There's Eldoret, Mombasa, Pemba, Lamu. Is that a city? No. All right, so I'm going to stop here at 51:55. I'm going to pause it this time, actually, and